Hello, this is Holland Timmins, otherwise known as your friend the Connoisseur, and today is the long-awaited next installment of Hellboy series, Hellboy the Wild Hunt. Just why I've been gone for so long. I've actually been reading a library. I'm halfway through the last book of book number 30, the final book, so yeah, I've been trying to finish this library before the end of the year. But that's enough of that. Hellboy, the Wild Hunt. This is actually what the whole point of this Hellboy series is. This is the one where you find out this ties into Arthurian myth. So let's see. Mike Mignola. Let's see. Hellboy is chosen to go on the wild hunt through this club, and actually he's led by this deer man thing. Meanwhile, Nimue, who is from the Arthurian myth, is being resurrected, and she actually becomes the blood goddess, Nimue. Not just queen of the witches, but blood goddess. Here, Hellboy is, betrayed by the Wild Hunt, and, they actually are saying, a devil will never, we know what you are, and the devil will never sit on the throne of England. Anyway, then they impale him. It's, really cool. Anyway, Hellboy later, just slaughters some giants. You can tell things are going to hell in a handbasket. Things are wrapping up in this series. It's really cool. Anyway, then there's a flashback to Nimue in Arthurian times. And it's just really cool. This whole book series is cool. Anyway, Hellboy then goes and finds Alice. Of course, here's a shot of Nimue completely covered in blood, the blood goddess. Yeah, anyway, here's Alice, and she's from the previous story. I believe it was called The Corpse. Yeah, anyway, she was a baby then, now she's fully grown, and Hellboy reunites with her, and she decides to help Hellboy out, and they decide to go, and they get attacked. They get attacked by this fairy creature thing, and Hellboy flashes back to how he slaughtered the giants. You know, Alice actually, this is really good artwork. It's not by Mike Mignola, it's by his apprentice, his collaborator. It's just really good artwork. Reminiscent of Mignola's artwork, but not quite. It's really good anyway. Anyway, Hellboy is just killing the shit out of these miniature fairy creatures. But yeah, Alice is dead, and so he decides to travel to this place, a castle covered by fire. Anyway, there's a bridge there, and meanwhile, Nimue is holding court, and meanwhile, Hellboy is carrying the body of Alice, and he's got to get past this bridge guard, which he does, obviously. But who does he find in the castle? None other than Morgan Le Fay. This really gets into Arthurian legend. Anyway, it's actually found out that, Alice is brought back, but it's actually revealed that Sir Mordred, Arthur and Morgan Le Fay's son, he had some children. After Sir Mordred was killed, They went after his children. They killed his sons but missed his daughter. Anyway, the daughter had daughters of her own, all of them witches. And that actually ties back into the chained coffin, where there was this one witch who sold her soul to this powerful devil creature, probably the devil, and had his son in hell, who is Hellboy. So, as you can see, Hellboy is actually the rightful king of England, because he's a descendant of Arthur. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. Hellboy is going to lead an army either way, either as the king of England or the king of hell. It's really interesting reading. Anyway, there's like Excalibur in a floating rock, which is very Arthurian, except Excalibur was given to Arthur by the Lady of the Lake, where the sword in the floating rock was put there by Sir Balin after he smote the dolorous blow, and he fought his brother, who he did not know was his brother. He killed his brother, and once he found out, he put his sword in a floating rock, which was later retrieved by Sir Galahad, who's the 100th Knight of the Round Table. But I like the Arthurian touches here, despite it being mixed up. It's just... Anyway, that's really like Arthurian legend, you know? And as you can see, things are just really pumping up. The end is coming, and Hellboy knows it. Anyway, skip to the end. Hellboy has Excalibur now. He has his army. No, Big Jake. Sorry. Anyway. Nimue decides that she's going to bring upon the end of the world instead of Hellboy. Hellboy and Alice keep going on. And yeah. Nimue's crown is forged. I don't want to show you the crown just yet, but that is Hellboy the Wild Hunt. Sorry about the rambling. It's kind of been a while since I've reviewed. I've been reading this library, the Karl Barks library. As I said, I'm on book 30, and I want to finish it up. But I've decided to do a few reviews. Anyway, do you like Hellboy? Are you interested in reading it now? Are you surprised that it ties into my Arthurian reviews? That was the whole point of reviewing this, was that it would tie into my Arthurian reviews. Yeah, check out my channel. There's a bunch of other reviews, including Robin Hood, Arthur. There's other stuff too. There's nature videos, some short films I made, Indiana Jones reviews, Sherlock Holmes reviews, book reviews, other comic book reviews. Should be a lot you should like. Check out my channel. If you like it, please feel free to subscribe. Anyway, have a nice day. This is the Connoisseur signing out. Take care of yourself. Peace.